What's up, guys? Today I want to show you how we can use a couple different tools so that we can increase the mobility in our hips. Before we start, I want you to either go grab a big old med ball, a nice hard pillow, and or a yoga block. Those three items are going to allow us to mobilize a certain tissue so that we can increase the mobility in that one area by creating irradiation throughout the body, which is tightening the entirety of the body so that we can then mobilize the one specific area that we're trying to mobilize, which in this video is going to be the hips. So stay tuned. We got 3 different moves. Feel free, run through 3 different times, and let's have ourselves a day. All right, here we go. So I'm going to use both the yoga block and the pillow, and I'll show you how we do it. First, I'll show you with the yoga block. You can use a med ball. You can use any of the items that you have at your disposal. So what I'm going to do is sit here at about shin box and or 90-90 position. 90-90 has my back knee at 90, front leg at 90. I'm going to take this yoga block in my hands and I'm going to create pressure, pushing my hands into it, trying to smash this yoga block as hard as I can, hand to hand. So what I'm going to do from there is nice and tight, breathe into my core, squeeze that yoga block, push that yoga block in together, and I'm going to try to open up my knee like so, hold for 3, 2, 1, and drive back down. Open up, and drive back down. Here we go. The whole time I'm pressing in on this block to keep me upright, to keep my core turned on, so I can open up and mobilize this hip. One more. And time. Nice. Switch sides. I'm going to show you now with the pillow. The firmer the pillow, the better. So what I want to do is get as much pillow in between my elbows, in between my forearms and my hands, just like so. You can pretend that this is the med ball. I would use a med ball if I was at a gym, and like I normally do. Okay, 90-90 position. Squeeze the crap out of that pillow. Sit nice and tall. Breathe into your belly. Open up. Back down. You should be squeezing so hard that you start shaking like a leaf. Here we go. Open. Two more. Relax. Alright, we'll need to fluff that thing out later. Alright, I'm going to go back to this yoga block because I actually think that it helps me to create more tension throughout the rest of my body. Now we're going to go into a shin box position. So close those angles off, grab your yoga block or your tool that you're using, squeeze it as tight as you can. Now what I'm going to do is stay nice and tall. I'm going to push without trying to lean forward. I'm going to push that knee into the ground, that front knee into the ground, squeezing this sucker as hard as I can. Once I get to the top, I'm going to shift my butt backwards, chest comes forwards, and we're down to the ground. Drive up, back down, give me 6 more. Relax, good, shake it to the other side. Now, you feel free to pause the video, take as much time as you need in between sets, because you should be completely taxed because you're pressing so dang hard on this block trying to smash it. As you can see, I'm out of breath from a simple move. It's really keeping me nice and upright, everything's nice and locked in. I'm using every single part of my body from my fingertips down to my toes. All right, here we go. Butt goes back, chest comes forward. Drive up. Time. Nice. Shake it out. All right, last one, you're gonna come into a kneeling position. We're gonna work on the hip flexors, kind of more of the front of the hip as opposed to the outside. Now what I wanna do from here is sit nice and tall, point the toe, or flex the toes up towards you so that the toes are into the ground. You're gonna sit tall, flex your glutes, squeeze the block, and then try to pull your heel right underneath you, and then push it right back underneath. Pull it underneath, push it underneath. Try not to lean side to side as I switch. The idea here is not go way out and around and up. You want to try to come straight underneath your hips. Shoulders are on fire. Here we go. One more each. Time. Nice job, guys. Grab your tool, get to your mobility, mobilize those hip tissues. Have a great day.